This video is sponsored by Squarespace. I'll talk more about Squarespace later on in the video. Yes! It's time for floor groceries. Well, stool groceries. It's funny because I'm basically wearing the same outfit that I did in my fridge tour video, except I have this sweater in black instead of purple. Yeah, and Bean is with me today. They are not sleeping. So as you saw, my fridge doesn't look that much different. Granted, it was empty, and then we filled it with some leftovers. So we have some leftovers, but not that many leftovers because we're gonna fill it with fresh food. I went to Nations today to pick up stuff for japchae. So I have bell pepper, mushrooms. I bought iceberg lettuce the other day for burrito bowls, and that didn't happen. But anyway, sesame oil. I bought one of these tubs like 2 years ago, and it expired just as I was finishing up the last little bit. Actually, it's still in the bottle, but it's fine. But apparently there's a sesame oil shortage that's happening right now, which is kind of wild. So anyway, not that it really affected me because What? He just like stood up really straight and just went red. I buy one of these big boy tubs, and with the frequency at which I eat Korean food, we go through it in about like 2 years, which can be quickly or not very quickly depending on who you ask. But yeah, it's like 25 bucks. Yeah, it's a good value. Taro, remember that taro that I bought in my fridge tour? Yeah, it went off because even though I saw it, I still let it get moldy. So it's still not a perfect system, but that is a me flaw and not a fridge flaw. I also have purple sweet potatoes because I am making taro milk. And what I found with the taro without purple sweet potato is that it like tastes like taro and it's very light in flavor, but it's not like purple. The purple sweet potato helped with that. Tofu for japchae. That's also gonna go there. Spinach. This is like the specifically like adult big boy spinach. I like having the stems as well because I find that it's nice for japchae. Japchae noodles. This is the Dangmyeon. So this package is 620 grams of noodles. There's 3 different packs, so they're 200 grams each-ish. I would typically buy the smaller packages, but I've been like in a japchae noodle phase, so you know, I figured I'd get the big boy package. I really only recommend like cooking 1 or 2 of these at a time, depending on how much japchae that you eat in a sitting, because it can be a lot. But I do like, well, we like a noodle time. Bean really likes these. They eat these a lot with me. And then lastly, it's like a small haul. It was like $56, mostly because of the sesame oil. Yeah. I don't know if you get this brand in the US, but in Canada there's a brand called Voortman. Oh, did you want this? Did you drop this and you want it back? There you go. They had like a bunch of like different flavors of wafer cookies that were vegan friendly, like accidentally, and now they're like proudly announcing that everything is made with milk and eggs. So like their entire line of like dairy-free and egg-free cookies are now like no longer accidentally vegan. There's like 20 different cookies that they had that were like accidentally vegan, and now no more. So that's a bummer, but that's okay because I told Eddie that there was another brand that did wafer cookies that are vegan friendly. Not all of their flavors are vegan. I think they've done a vanilla, a strawberry, orange cream, chocolate, and then they have a hazelnut one that is vegan friendly. They have like an Oreo looking one. There's like a chocolate wafer with like milk frosting. That one's not vegan. But they also have like a choco one. So it's like chocolate frosting and chocolate wafers. Because Eddie is now very sad that he can't get the Voortman wafer cookies, I said that I would get him these ones. You have a lot of feelings about that toy. Yeah, are you all right? So anyway, Eddie, these are for Eddie mostly. So these will go downstairs where we eat our snacks after Bean goes to bed. We have a coffee table in front of our couch in the basement, and it's just like covered in snacks, like chip bags, peanut butter pretzels from Costco, like random different candy things that we buy. And it's just like our stash of snacks that we eat when Bean isn't around. Because you're sleeping. Bean is teething right now, so they're just really nomming on all this stuff. I feel bad because every time I post like a spurt of videos, usually what happens is like something inevitably happens which impedes my ability to continue producing more videos for like a month. Rinse and repeat that cycle for about, I don't know, 3 weeks at a time. I do have a bunch of sponsored work for the rest of the year, so hopefully that means more videos for you in between the sponsored videos. Do you want out? Okay. So anyway, I think I need to start walking around. Anyway, so this grocery haul, sorry, I'm standing like this because Bean is holding my hands and they want to walk around. Yeah, this grocery haul is finishing up like the burritos that I made, or like the burrito filling that I made, and then japchae and bibimbap because I still have bibimbap sauce. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. This is my life now. I just hold Bean and they walk around. Subscribe if you want more videos like this. If you like grocery hauls, let me know. People seem to really enjoy Floor Groceries. Floor Groceries are a little modified now because this is my life. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you haven't seen the fridge organization video / fridge tour, click in one of the corners. It's been a while. I think it's this corner. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a delicious day. Bye-bye. Bye. Yeah. If you've been here for a while, you know that I'm a big fan of Squarespace. I've used their site building platform for D&D when we were streaming on Twitch and for my wedding. I shared wedding photos, info on the venue and the tea ceremony, and I had my RSVP linked to a Google form that I collected for the day. It was so easy and simple to put together, and I loved how customizable all the templates were. So if you're planning a wedding, selling products online, hosting a podcast, look no further than Squarespace for all of your website needs. They do all the hard work of laying the groundwork down for you, so all you have to do is put in your content. So what are you waiting for? Go to squarespace.com/VeetVegan and use code VeetVegan to get 10% off your first order.